Hello Aries, thank you so much for coming for your spiritual ascension reading. I hope everybody's been doing well, and in case you don't remember, because I'm not on camera, it's me, Adjwoa, your mystical deity. I believe we're all gods. This is the whole point of spiritual ascension, is for you to remember who you are and step into your godlyhood. Okay, so on that note, let's move on. I know I'm moving a little slow because I'm trying to light my beautiful scented Buddha incense. You know, you can't not light any of these purification. I mean, this beautiful incense. It smells so good. It purifies the air, purifies the energy, and drives away unwanted spirits. So we need that. Okay. It helps even in your spiritual ascension. You know, the smoke, you can use the smoke to divine and read. So incense is highly needed, and we all know that. So I'm going on about it. Let's move on to the spiritual ascension reading, my Aries collective. Alright, we're opening your spiritual ascension reading this season with the animal oracle cards that you are supposed to be working with. Okay, your animal spirits. So for your spiritual ascension, I feel like the early parts of Aries, so the 10 days in the beginning of Aries season, you guys, your animal spirits is the deer, and it's all about love. Okay, so the deer spirit, so the animal deer is a spirit just for animal spirit just for you, the beginning stages, like the beginning 10 days of Aries. Okay, and it's all about being gentle with yourself and heal with your power of love, see the light in all things, acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So for the beginning part of the Aries, this is the animal spirit that you're supposed to be working with. So you need to study the deer. You need to understand that anytime you're seeing deers, what it's all about, you need to call on the spirit of the deer to guide you in this area and empower you. You know, if you're highly up there, you should be dreaming with, you know, about deers and stuff like that, or having visions of them, or feeling them around you and stuff like that. That is all part of you bonding with the spirit animal that's working with you on your ascension. Okay, for the second part, I think it's called deacons. Okay, I know it's called deacons, but you know, I want to keep it simple. For the second stage, which is from the 11th day from the beginning of Aries to the the 20th day, so the middle part of the Aries group, your spirit animal is the tiger. Okay, which is all about fire. So you choose to be unstoppable. It's all about you being unstoppable, pretty much, and knowing that, you know, your passion is power. Okay, so you being passionate is your power, and being bold and being brave. Okay, you summon this fiery energy, this fiery spirit of the animal tiger, and it takes you to different space where it makes you bold instantly. So you need to know how to use this animal spirit, okay, to help you and enhance your spiritual path. Okay, because they walk with you, they work with you. You know, the last part of the Aries group, your spirit animal is the bison, and it's all about abundance. Now before I finish, I want to say that all of these animals can be for any of you Aries, but that's how the cards came out, and that's what spirit was telling me to tell you guys. Okay, but I feel like at the end of the day, you still, all these animals can be used, if so long as you are Aries, you can use all three animals to your advantage. You know, like I said, you need to summon their spirits and you need to work with them, okay, for your spiritual ascension. And this bison spirit is all about abundance. So sacred buffalo, you cloak me in your wisdom, so it's about wisdom. and keeping you warm, and putting you through the storms of life, you know, safely. Okay, it's talking about filling your life with goodness and teaching you the way of gratitude and prayer. So it's all about this is the type of prayer. I feel like this is like a prayer, like an affirmation that you need to be saying to yourself too, okay, to help you to chanting this abundance. Okay, so pretty much this is the animal spirits that we open up the reading with. Now let's look at where your soul journey is going through at this time, because you know spiritual ascension is happening on the soul level. You know, a lot of us don't get to see, you know, I mean, if you are going through a spiritual ascension, you know you're seeing the effects on the physical level, but it's always starts in the spirit. It starts with the soul and then it manifests physically. So I like to see the stages where the soul, what is going on the soul level. And I feel like this is all separate too. Some of you are going through a period where you're balancing things out. You know, your soul is creating situations where whenever or wherever in your life where you felt unfairly treated, you know, things not being right for you, it's straightening it out. Okay, so it's causing and creating synchronicities that are bringing a balance into your life that you deserve. So if you've been giving, your soul is creating situations that now you're going to start receiving, so everything is going to balance out. Okay, whatever situation that you're being treated unjustly in, it's all going to be solved. Okay, it's like going through the court system and balancing things out for yourself. Okay, so that's what the soul is doing at this time. For some of you, I also see that some of you, your soul is wrapping up a cycle. It finished the spiritual ascension cycle, and now you're about to start a whole new cycle, which is probably a whole new chakra is going to start opening up and working on a whole different level. Okay, all right. I just heard the 5th chakra for some of you. It's what you just wrapped up. So you're about to step into the 6th chakra, you know, which is more of the 3rd eye awakening for some of you guys. That's the next stage for you. Okay, so I'm also seeing that some of you soul is really at the point where you're trying to summon a lot of courage. You're trying to believe in yourself and your spirit guides a lot, and you're starting to see the evidence of what your spirit team is really doing for you. So you're in a place where you really have a lot of faith. You're very hopeful, and that's what your soul is trying to, you know, is going through. Your soul is like making you see that it is there. In a way, it's like showing you that you are powerful. So making you see that everything that you are doing on a spiritual level is yielding fruits, because you have greater connection to spirit, and spirit is showing you evidence through good deeds coming to you. Some of you are receiving healing from that. Some of you are, you know, suddenly feeling so hopeful and believing in yourself more. You know, some of you are talking to your spirit guides more. So that's the kind of stage that you guys are in. It's a very powerful stage where you're really being open to spirit. Some of you are straight on manifesting. You are in a manifestation spirit. You know, you are the beginning of starting a whole new spiritual manifestation of a spiritual gift. So, you know, whichever one works for you guys. So you're at the beginning stage of manifesting a spiritual gift, which means you're starting on a whole new ascension path of maybe opening a different chakra that you are getting, you know. I wish I could hear the chakra, but I'm not hearing it now. Okay, sometimes I hear, sometimes I don't. You know, sometimes I'm speaking and allow the spirits to come in. So you are starting on the whole new awakening there. Okay, all right. So now let's move on to the spiritual practice that my Aries you're supposed to be working with this time. You know, and it's all about blending with spirit. And I feel like it's really connected to this, right? But in all essence, all of the stages that all of your souls, different, you know, all of you are going through, you're still going through a space where you're blending with spirit anyway. But I feel more connected to the star card, you know, like you feeling and having hope and knowing your guides are there helping you and all that stuff, right? It's kind of like something that, you know, is happening on all levels for all of you guys. Either way, let's look at this card here. So the practice that you're supposed to be enhancing is obviously, you know, working with spirit more, seeing, you know, that you are spirit and physical, and then you can work with spirit as well. But it's all about enhancing your communication, allowing for stronger evidential messages. So you are at a stage where you need to be what? Talking more to spirit, waiting for spirit to show you signs, you know, immediately. I'm going to tell you guys a little thing that I do. When I go for my walks, you know, I do my chantings, and each day that I go for the walk, you know, pertains to a chakra, right, and a deity and all of that, and a color. So what I do is, when I finish chanting, I literally ask the universe, show me the evidence of the chakra that I'm working with. And guess what? If, for instance, if I go on a Tuesday and I know it's a Mars day, I'm expecting to see a lot of yellows. Immediately I start seeing yellow cars passing by. I start noticing yellow on trees, yellow, someone wearing yellow, you know, yellow painting, yellow something on the ground in someone's house, flower yellow. Everything starts to become, and let me tell you, it's so connected that I sometimes even end up, you know, asking for all the colors that I want to see, and then I still see all of them, even though it's not the day. So I know all the time when spirit is with me, because I get the evidence right then and there. Okay, and so that's kind of what they're talking about here. So you need to find a technique and a way to let spirit show you that they are around you, and that will strengthen your bond with them, and you will see the power of spirit even more. Okay, so that's what you need to be practicing and working on. Alright, so now let's look at what's going on your chakra levels, okay, because that is the way that I determine what's going on with you spiritually, and I can also read for you to see the growth that is happening to you spiritually. You guys, naturally, Aries, the third chakra, which is the solar plexus, is your strongest chakra. And a lot of you are opening this chakra, okay, because you have 4 straight cards of the solar plexus chakra. So this is a lot of energy surge going on for you guys. A lot of you are truly yourself. You are becoming stronger. You're opening your solar plexus. You know, your inner knowing is on point. You're sensing everything. Your gut instincts is heightened. Your intuition is heightened. Your inner knowing is heightened. You are more decisive than ever. You're making decisions and choices without thinking, because you already feel it and you know it. It's like you know that you're doing the right thing. You have so much willpower and courage at this time that I can't even express it. A lot of you feel happier. You are, you know, lighthearted. You feel like a little child starting all over in life. And I can see the reflection of that in these cards as well on the soul level. You know, there is a power surge that is, you know, hovering all over your body. It's all over your essence, all over your soul. This is a powerful energy. This awakening that is happening with the solar plexus for a lot of you, it's just even making you stronger, because you naturally have this already. You naturally are strong-willed. You naturally are determined and have a lot of courage. And now it's heightening too. So you're kicking in on a spiritual level where you're, you know, you can feel all your intuitive nudges down in your belly, straight up. It's like so powerful. I really like what is going on. I can't even, you know, I don't have the words to express how powerful you are right now. This is the time to make any decision, time to make any move, and that's what you're doing. Time to do anything that you wanted to do. You are so strong at this time, you know, as far as your mind, body, soul, everything, your physique, all of it. You know, you're ready to just, you're actually doing what you're supposed to be doing, honestly. Okay, I'm also seeing that, you know, this is pushing you to become more self-expressive. You know, your communication skills are like this. You know, you're saying what you want to say when you want to say it, right on, dead on, because your intuition, once again, is been heightened. Okay, so a lot of you, your sixth sense is a lot of you that your sixth sense is already open. Your intuition is super heightened, not just from your gut area, but also your third eye area. So you have a lot of trust in yourself. Your insight is heightened. You know, you're listening to your inner guidance and the guidance from the spirit world. You know, your dreams is revealing so much to you, and you are understanding. You know, I feel like you're getting a lot of signs and symbols and messages through your dreams, and you know what to do. You know how it's going. You understand yourself, because they are all evidence of the things that you're manifesting for those of you, and your spirit showing you that they are really there, you know, giving you the evidence, you know, and all of this injustice stuff all straightening out. Okay, so I really like what is going on for you, my Aries, on a spiritual level. You know, this is really good. This is really good. Okay, you are moving up. Now the obstacle that I decided to choose this time was I wanted to look at any spiritual attacks. Okay, for you guys, yes, your spiritual attack is somebody, you know, some people around you that are talking smack to you, trying to stop you from making decisions that are supposed to help you and empower you, you know, but you know, they are giving you negative back talks and saying things to you that make you argue with them, make you fight with them and stuff like that, because you're not in agreement with what you're trying to do with them, you know. And it's like you're bumping heads with people, you know. The whole attack is trying to bring you down. Look at you. This is you upside down. Anything that makes you feel fulfilled, makes you feel happy, okay, makes you, you know, look out for what you need so that you can be happy and live a fulfilled life. They are trying to sap it from you, from all this talking and all this negativity that they are doing with you. But the thing is, you know, you're gonna get away from this. You're gonna get away from this, because they are attacking you and making you, you know, like, whatever they are doing and saying negatively to you or behind your back that you're finding out, that is causing a lot of chaos. It's making you not feel strong in yourself. You're not really happy with yourself. You know, and I'm hearing that some of you, you know, the spiritual attack is making you, like, how do you call it, self-centered. And you are overdoing things, you're overindulging in things. So maybe if it's alcohol, you are over drinking alcohol. Maybe if it's food, you're overeating. If it's, you know, whatever your weakness is, you're overdoing it. Okay, so it's making you like weaker. So that's the attack. Whilst you're working on this strength, you know, you got people around you that's trying to bring you down and make you weaker in yourself. So this is the spiritual attack that you're going through, and I'm talking about people in the spirit as well, not just physical. Matter of fact, more spiritual attack. People in the spirit are attacking you more than even on the physical level. Well, it is showing the physical level anyways. Okay, and the solution that the guides have for you is that you need to stand firm in who you are. Know who you are. Understand what you're trying to do to gain more self, you know, confidence, self-sufficiency. You know, you having all that you need, want, stand on your own 2 feet, not having to depend on anybody. Okay, and knowing and learning from your past mistakes, protecting yourself, guarding yourself from any of all of this stuff that is going on behind your back, and the gossip and the talking and all that stuff. You already have to protect and prepare yourself from any bad situations that may appear in the future. So they're telling you to guard yourself, you know, and use your past experience to, you know, use wisdom to protect yourself and guard yourself, and not go back into these things with people. So it's all about you standing in your power, and that is what is going to, you know, overturn this spiritual attack. Okay, the overall advice that the ascension angels have for you is for you to realize oneness, okay, in all things. And this to me is talking about, you know, this is what I'm feeling that I'm being guided to tell you. Some of these things that you are being attacked with are your own darkness that you are not realizing and seeing yet. So an aspect of you that is weaker is being used against you. So somebody is saying things to you because they know you're short-tempered and you're going to snap at them and you're going to get into a fight. That is a reflection of you coming back to you. So that has to be said, and you have to realize that That is what I mean in this essence as you're all the oneness that I'm talking about. So all of the people that are showing you this negativity and trying to attack you, they are all aspects of you. They are all part of you anyway, because they are using your own energy against you. It's a reflection. So you have to see that we are all one. So in order for you to not be attacked, you have to see your darkness, so that when somebody is showing it to you, you don't get offended. That's one way to get out of it. Okay, the next thing is that you need to realize that we are all one. So all of your enemies and everything that is coming to attack you on your spiritual path is here to make you stronger and for you to face you, but also to see that they are all essential, and we're all one, helping each other and working together for the greatest good of yourself and the universe at large. So that's what I have to say about this spiritual ascension reading for you, my Aries. I hope this has brought you clarity and helped you on your spiritual path. All right, I will see you guys next month for your next accurate reading. Thank you and bye.